Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the From Hurt to Hope podcast. I am so excited that you are here. So, I had just a thought come to my mind this morning when I was sitting in church. So, today is a Sunday. I'm recording this now, and it's going to come out sometime in the future week. But I just feel like I have to just talk to you guys about this now because it was a thought that came to my mind. And I don't know why this thought came to my mind. And it just was we always sit in the front. We always sit in the front at our church. It's just kind of where we've always been. And I think when I first started attending church as an adult, I always sat in the back. I just did. I always sat towards the back and I'd always sneak in and I always snuck in late. You guys know me. So I was coming in and just trying not to, interrupt anybody. But as my husband started coming to church with me, we sat closer and closer and closer to the front. And he would always say he wanted to be closer to the music, but also he didn't want to be distracted by watching everybody else behind us. And I can totally relate to that. I could totally relate to it. And today it just there was a couple things that just hit me. And this just might sound so weird to talk about, but I was walking down front. We were running a little bit late and we were walking down front to our normal place. The thought just came to my mind that I don't ever want it to appear that I sit in the front row because I have it all together. I sit in the front row because I probably need to hear those messages the loudest and the clearest. I sit in the front row because it helps me not get distracted by everything else that could be going on in a church, like the cute babies or the person who's gotten up for the fourth time to go to the bathroom. It's not because it's a reflection of how great I am. It's a reflection of how flawed I am, that I need to be up there. I need to receive that message and I need to receive that message with no distractions. I need to receive that message and I need to be up there and I need to be present because I actually need to take what I'm learning in a Sunday service and I need to implement it into my daily life. I'm not in the front row because I'm somebody trying to say "Hey, I got it all together up here. Watch me worship God." Stand back there, take a back seat. No, it's not that at all. I'm there because I need it. I'm there because I need it. And it's just one of those things I don't know. I just got I got self-conscious of it. And I thought, man, people probably think I'm up here worshiping God because I'm up here putting on a show. But it's nope. I'm up here worshiping God because of all of the things he's done in life, all the things that he has done in life, that he is currently doing in life, and that he will do in life. I will worship God for those reasons. And I don't know why. I don't know why it had to hit me and I had to become insecure in church. But I know that's a place where people feel very vulnerable at times. And I was just talking with a friend recently that when you go to a hospital, you go to a hospital when you have an illness and a sickness and you're trying to go there to get help and healing that way. But what a church is for healing of your spirit. It's for healing of your hope. That's where you go for your emotional and spiritual wellness. A hospital's for illness and recovery. And a church is for spiritual wellness and growth and all of those things. And I think, you know what? When I'm up there in the ICU, I'm up there in the critical moment where I need to hear this message. I want to praise God. I want to thank him for everything that he's done. I'm not here because I'm some perfect person. I am here because I am made of flesh and I am flawed and I am just trying to do the best I can. And I don't want anybody to ever think that because you're a Christian that you have it all together. Because I think one of the biggest blessings that has come out of so much, and I'm so thankful for my home church, is because the vulnerability, just saying I'm made of flesh and I make mistakes every single day. I'm not perfect. And if you are one of those people out there thinking that you have to be perfect before you come to church, before you can take a seat in a row next to another person or another family, if you think you need to be perfect before you come there, I want to just tell you, nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect when they're walking in. Nobody is perfect when they leave, and nobody is perfect when they come back the next week. It's not that way. It's a place to come when you're not okay. It's a place to come and just be who you are. I have went to church on Sundays where I have sat there and I have sobbed the entire service because it's I feel so convicted by what's being said. I have had Sundays where I go in after waking up late, no makeup on, and just go in as who I am. Church yes, we should come and we should be there, and we should be there for, to be there with God, and to be in the moment, in the message, and to honor him and give him our time. But you know what? There are some Sundays when you're only going to be able to pull yourself up out of your PJs because your alarm clock didn't go off and you need to get your butt in there and hear that message. It's not a place to go when you're perfect. And I just felt like that. I'm like, I wonder how many people think that I go down here and I sit in the front because I'm perfect. That's not why I sit there. I sit there because I know where my attention would be if I wasn't up there. I know that I want to be focused. I want to be intentional. I want to be focused on who God is and what his word is. And I want to be able to worship him for who he is, but it's not coming out of anything saying like, this is the example of perfection, because I am so far from that. So if that's what's been holding you back from getting into a church community, please take this as an invitation to walk in those doors and to meet people who are just as flawed as what you are. Now, the only difference between somebody who walks into a church on Sunday and says, I'm broken, and somebody that you might find on the street that is also broken, is that I like to hope and I'd like to pray that those messages that are being shared every Sunday are making them think about how they can implement that into their life each and every single day. I'd like to think that those messages that are being shared by our pastors and the senior leadership and everything, that it's sinking in and they're trying to implement it, and they're just trying to move one step closer, one step in the right direction, one step better than where they were before. Because the church is full of just as many sinners as what a bar or a strip club is. A church is full of broken people, just like anywhere else that you would enter. It's just the fact that I hope when we go there, we're not going there to just, put a check marks on our Sunday morning. We're not going there just so we can do a check-in on social media so people know that we went to church and all these things. We're going there because we want to grow there. You go there because you need to hear what's being said. It's not because it's a show thing, but it's because it's a tell me what I need to do. Tell me how I need to fix my life. Tell me, God, how I need to check myself. The church has hurt a lot of people by making people think that they have to be perfect before they can come in the doors. And I just want this to be your invitation. If you were rubbed the wrong way by a church in the past because you felt like you were unworthy to be there, that you needed to go and, confess all your sins before you could walk in, and all of these things, if the church has done that to you, I think that church hurt is one of the worst hurts. And it's not God that's hurting you. It's the people in the church. And that's what happens when the people are flawed and the people are made of flesh, just like you and I. That's what happens then. It's not God telling you you're not worthy. It's humans telling you and making you feel that way. But just give it a try and go back. And go back because you know that you're just trying to get better. That is the best thing that you could be doing. It is the best place that you could be going to grow. It's the best place that you could be going to heal. It is the place where you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to coordinate your clothes every Sunday morning or go in and have it all together. It's okay for your kids to have a meltdown in the atrium. It's okay to be yelling at them when you're pulling into the car in the parking lot because, somebody won't get out of their car seat and they refuse to go in. It's okay not to have it all together. I don't have it all together. And I still go and sit in the front. I sit in the front because I know who I am and I know that I need to hear that message the most. So I tell you guys, I just wanted to share this today. It just came to my mind. It's something that is just weighing on my mind because, man, that only will attack you no matter where you are. You could be walking down the aisle in church and he's going to attack you and say, you know what, you look like the fakest, phoniest person walking into this room. Or, oh, look at you thinking you're all special. You got it all together. You'll sit right down that front row and just act like you have the best kids, best marriage, best finances, best job. Go ahead. Go pretend. Go fake it up there. You will be under attack no matter where you're going. But the thing is that you need to show up. And, you need to show up for who you are. And you need to show up to worship a God because who he is. He is worthy of that. He is worthy of that praise. I wanted to share this with you guys. If you are local to me or not, please consider reaching out, and I would love to connect you with a church either in our area or help you get connected to a church in your area. This is like a passion of mine, you guys. I want to help people. I want to get people into those churches on Sunday mornings. But I also want to get this word out on the street Sunday through Saturday. So it starts by us just saying, I want to grow, I want to heal, and I want to just be who I am, who God's made me to be, but to be the best version of that. So I hope that this word has encouraged you. It's just a little bit of my flesh, something that I have struggled with on my own. I wanted to share this with you guys. Until next time, guys, take care.